Hello Taurus, and welcome to your channeled message, where we will identify current energies at work in your life. And we will begin with some oracle cards. Break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing and rewriting the future. It feels like you're connecting to a higher power, or you are seeking to connect to a higher power. And you're bringing with you, you have brought with you into this life, a thirst for knowledge, a thirst for guidance, a curiosity of the divine. And I feel like it may have lain dormant for a while, but then things would happen, or you were brought up in a household where it was either religious, like it was all the way one way or all the way the other. Like you were either brought up in church, or you were brought up by people who despised the church. Which church may not have been involved, so it's not necessarily the church. They were either very spiritual or very acknowledging of a divine force, or they were very not, you know, which brought that search up with you. It's also like things happened where you wanted to push the limits, okay? So you could have gotten into a lot of trouble as a kid, maybe even as an adult. In this card, it shows someone on the end, but it also shows like their former lives behind them. So you've done a lot of learning, but that's why it's almost like you have a state of fearlessness, you know, like no matter what happens, this isn't going to get me down, I'll come back and then we'll just do it all over again. So you have a sense of fearlessness with you, but also you know there's a higher power, and I feel like you've been protected, okay, through a lot of your life. So next you have Night Wind, facing fear, subconscious release, and healing. Through this card, I see and I feel that there's been a sense of mystery for you. Maybe it's been in nature. Maybe nature or at night has offered you a sense of relief, has offered you a sense of solace, where it's just you and God, or you and the divine, you and whatever power is out there, where you're allowed to be honest with yourself. You're allowed to have your emotions come up, and you're allowed to just be yourself. If you needed to cry, you cry. If you needed to get angry, then you got angry, okay? And you've always been very decisive about your future, like where you wanted to go, what you wanted to do. Even if it was something bad, you just did it, okay? You've got the Queen of Pentacles here. So the Queen of Pentacles is someone who is nurturing, someone who is generous, comforting, and I feel like this is an energy, again, I'm getting a very dual message here. Either you had a very hands-on mothering sort of energy in your life, or that was something that you severely lacked in your life. You had someone who was very involved in your life as a mother, caring for you, nurturing for you, generous, stable, or you did not have a mother energy in your life at all, okay? And so your life was affected, and you sought out to fill that void somehow, or you had to become that void for yourself. Next you have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is about challenges, position of advantage, having the upper hand, trying to maintain the upper hand. Either you felt like you had to prove I don't need that, you know, like I can survive. I'm a survivor. And that's exactly what you did. You became the survivor. I mean, you can't miss what you don't have, right? Of course you're gonna notice when other people have that. So you met these challenges, and then you reassessed. Something happened. This is interesting. So let's say in high school you got caught for like smoking marijuana or something, and you're like, you know what, obviously this is probably not the best choice in my life, so I'm gonna go join the military. I'm just gonna join the military. And you did it. Didn't ask permission, didn't consult any parents or guardians, you just did it. You know, because maybe that scared you. Maybe you were like, you know what, I don't want to be like people in my neighborhood. I don't want to be like people in my town or whatever. You didn't want to be defined by your past decisions. And I think that's maybe what scares people about you, is that you're so not defined by your decisions. Like, you may have smoked marijuana, but you didn't become the token, like, person who just, like, didn't do anything with their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could do that, but you also could have a job. You're not a stereotype, and that's what scares people about you. Next you have the Six of Wands. So, Six of Wands is success, leadership, fortune, acclaim. Like, you made something of yourself, and you did it. You made your decision, you went with it, you took control of your life, probably had a very good family, or can have a very good family, if that's what you're going for. Like, and I think what all this goes to say is everything you're doing in your life, you're releasing ancestral patterns, you're healing these themes, you're rewriting the future, and that's completely in your power. So if you're going through a situation right now, you're like, oh, I'm so stupid, why did I do that? Don't do that, okay? Because you have the power. You are powerful, no matter what your childhood says about you. No matter what you went through as a child, you have the power in your hands to literally do whatever it is you want with your life. You have the King of Wands next. King of Wands is someone who uses their intuition. They weigh the consequences, but it's not in the same way as like a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius would weigh it, like with logic. They go with their instincts. They're intuitive about it. They just know. And I feel like that's the energy that you've always used to make decisions. And they're also very passionate. The King of Wands is also very passionate. So this could be an energy that you're encouraged to embody at this time. This could also signify a partnership, okay? You could have a Queen of Pentacles in your life now who represents a sort of mother type energy that you wish would have been present in your life when you were a child, okay? And is very passionate. That person takes care of you in an emotional way that you never had, and that's why you're so attracted to it. Love. So you have the Love card. As I said before, give yourself love, okay? From what you went through. You are a champion, okay? That word just came to my head. You are a champion. Love. Live your truth and share the love that is in your soul, okay? Don't be afraid to do that. Your decisions do not define yourself in a negative way. By definition, you've won. You are winning, and you will continue to win, okay? So that's what I have for you today, Taurus. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you next time.